Yes, today we are going to finally play Super Chipflake Ü. I have been working on this game as well. You might get a little insider knowledge on game development and how much fucking work it is. I am not like a programmer or anything. I worked on the dialogue and I did a lot of playtesting. Kind of know the game inside and out. There are some things I haven't done in the game yet. But we'll try to do that today, yeah? My main job was writing or correcting more like the dialogue for the game. I mean, I also did write some dialogue myself. Some that was not yet included in the game. Yeah, tutorial area. Great place. I have some funny stories, actually. We had a playtesting event in Hamburg. So we had like random people just play the game in a kind of early version. And they would give us feedback on how the game is, you know, is it easy to understand, that kind of thing. And oh my god, I was watching people play. Man, these guys, they have like half an hour, right? We had a half an hour timer. They would not understand this merging mechanic. I don't know. They would run around this entire area for like 20 minutes, just doing random shit, not even getting to like the good part of the game, if you know what I mean, right? So watching that was a little bit painful, not gonna lie. I did kind of try to like help them. I was kind of like, yeah, you know, you can like, you know, you look around, you know, there's like this guy here in the beginning. By the way, I'm totally not gonna play this properly. I've seen this too often. But yeah, here's the guy, you know, he's Brocco. Haha, funny Pokemon joke. They don't talk to him. They don't talk to him. They're like, oh, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. There's a guy like right in the beginning. Gamers are very interesting. They don't see this kind of stuff. I don't know. They see this person and they're like, oh, this looks boring. I'm gonna walk past him. Like this guy. You know, to show you that you can carry more than one thing and you can also merge things. So that's kind of the point of the game. So then you do this and then it's like, wow, we merged the rocks. Oh my god. And then you put them in here and then you're like, wow, I did it. Amazing. Seeing this game finally be fucking done. It's really funny because like in the beginning this game was kind of just like, I don't want to say a pipe dream, but it kind of was, because it started out as a fucking snake game. And then one day Zamp was just like, yeah, so like, I don't know, let's make like a fucking open world game with like merge mechanics and other kind of stuff. And it's like, wow, and we're gonna make it like really impressive and it's gonna run on Switch in 1080p at 60 FPS. And it's just like, okay, calm down. I'm gonna try to 100% this game. I'm gonna see how fast I can do it. It should be a lot easier now. First thing we're gonna do is fucking unlock the speed shoes. Then we'll just fucking blaze through the rest of the game, am I right? So this guy did not exist when I started playing the game. The thing is, it was really hard to get people to go to fucking Schnitzelville, right? I don't know why, personally. Because like, if I would play this, like, and I wouldn't know anything, right? I mean, you kind of saw it in the intro. The camera pans to the city. You see the city, and you're like, oh, okay, that looks kind of important. And then you walk through here, and you're like, the first thing you see is the city. And I don't know why that doesn't make people want to try to get to the city. You know, we just had to add all these things to get people to go to the city. Like, people would get distracted. They would, like, start walking around, like, this way or, like, over there. And then they would get frustrated because they didn't know that you can, like, immediately buy some upgrades so you don't have to walk this slow. It's just a very interesting thing to witness. A lot of people, like, they play games differently, I guess. Things that I do in video games, most people don't do them. By the way, they accidentally released alpha build. Well, you haven't released that as an optional beta. I don't know exactly, but I kind of doubt it. Oh god, that was a shit show on the fucking live stream. Oh my god. Because we were all like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's release the game, guys. You can buy it now. And then everybody in the chat's like, why does it not look the same? Why is Chip wearing a hat? And the game doesn't save. And it's like, wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Another thing. Okay, right. So here's the battery. I already went here because I know where the battery is. But here's the battery, right? The battery you need, or apparently you don't need, to go through to Schnitzelville. I'll show you why you don't need it. I've seen guys fucking speedrunning this shit. It's crazy what they do. So this is the first hurdle that new players have when they come to this cave to go to Schnitzelville, right? So there's this place here. There's a big text that says place battery here, right? And you're like, okay, kind of weird. Where do I get a battery from? You know, at this point, they don't know that the battery is in the fucking trash place. You know, people will be like, ah, right, okay, I guess I can't do this. Funnily enough, there is a way you can get around this. You can jump up here, apparently. Wait, oops. And you jump up there. And you can go over here. Over there. And you can just reach this. And then you're here and you're like, okay, I can't reach that. And then what I saw somebody do is they put this here. And apparently, I think that's enough, right? No, I think they put it over here. Apparently, yeah, there we go. That's enough height to get over here. And then they go over here, and then you can just climb up there. So you kind of don't need the battery at all, which is very funny, and that's what speedrunners do. It's very, very interesting. Here's my next favorite part about this cave. You guys listening to the music, bro? Listen to what happens when you put the battery in. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we needed some way of telling people where the battery is, right? So we put this guy in here. He basically says like, yeah, so there's a cave here. It's missing a battery. I don't know where you can get batteries. And then there's this guy in front of the trash place who's like, you know, everything eventually ends up here. Blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, even batteries. Another problem we face now, this will be changed when you talk to him, right? Seems like the gate's jammed shut, but apparently there's a repair guy on the way. For some reason, people think that they have to wait for the repair guy to open the gate. I don't know why, because like everything is telling me that I can like probably find a way around it, you know. All they have to do is walk over here and you can get in there. Like things with game design I never thought would ever be a problem, personally. And then we're finally in Schnitzelville. No way. Also notice how in the cutscene it shows all the important places to go, yet people still don't know what they're supposed to do here. So we had to put this guy here who tells you, you know, there's a shop, there's a guy who can buy upgrades from, and the sticker girl gives you money. The thing is, I don't know if it's like a problem with like the current I really don't want to say this, but like the current generation of gamers. I feel like they're not as perceptive. Maybe a lot of people said they would like a map or like map markers and like, you know, those light beams that tell you where to go. And it's just like, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, voice acted all these cats. Zamp himself voiced a lot of them. But he also had some friends that voice acted as well. And my voice is in the game too. Is this polka? I think it's more like German Bavarian folk music. Funnily enough, there was supposed to be yodeling in the song. But we couldn't find anyone who could yodel. It's like a thing that is apparently not that easy to find. Finding yodelers for a project, apparently. I don't know. Okay, let's cheat a little bit. I'm gonna do the love quest because I know all the answers. That's also another thing that I've noticed watching other streamers play this game. They all get distracted by the fucking love quest. They don't go to Schnitzelville. For some reason, they go to this love quest and just fucking try to brute force it because they don't know that in Schnitzelville there's NPCs that give you the answers to these questions. Fun fact, in German this is called Herzblatt, and that's a reference to a German dating show called Herzblatt. The thing is, you can't just translate that because then the joke doesn't work. So we thought of an alternative. The Catula. You know, it's like bachelor, but it's a cat instead. Very funny, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I corrected this dialogue so I know all the answers. Okay, speed shoes. Yay! Watch me finish this game in half an hour with these shoes. So the newest addition to this game. It was something that I personally wanted in the beginning as well, but then realized that that would make the game way too easy. That is to hold items while using the speed shoes. So now when you switch items, it does this. So you're wearing the speed shoes, you can run, and then when you switch back, you still have your stuff. Good way of doing this. I do agree. It's pretty good. Whee! So yeah, this is my favorite part of the game. I love doing this. Very fun. You can launch yourself by jumping off of ramps. Like, you can literally reach every area doing this. It's very cool. Also, I have not seen this open yet. We'll see what that is. I know what happens when you do open it, but I don't know what it looks like when it opens. So now I can do the fun thing. This is my favorite area. You can do this. Wee! I use that in a lot of the videos. Now we get to my favorite part of the game. Totally not biased. You won't believe it, guys. Wait, let me grab this first. Speedrun strat, by the way. Can you tell I've played this game too often? So yes, this is my favorite area of the game. Totally not biased at all. Because that's me. It's me. Look, it's Andro's mini golf. That's me right there. Oh my god. At the time, I did not know that Zamp actually added me into the game. So when I saw this, I absolutely fucking lost it. I was like, no fucking way I'm actually in the game. That's so cool. And I have a whole mini golf area. Such a cool dude. But yeah, here we go. Here's the clam. And that's my voice right there. I'd like to say that I got pretty good at it. Oh my god. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but my theme is in there as well. If you listen closely to the next part. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I never thought this was ever gonna... like, my theme would ever make it into the game either. Amazing soundtrack by Ben Zimmerman. Bias fucking soundtrack on Bandcamp. Bro is so talented. I wrote these lines. I'm especially proud of this joke. Taking my son to the ball school. I thought that would be funny. Also the part where he says you're as dim as a deflated football. I wanted him to be like British, like English, you know what I mean? So I like wrote a lot of like words like me son. I gotta get me son to ball school. I need like some way of saying like you're as dim as a broken light bulb, something like that. And I was like, how do I make this like football related? I think it's funny because it doesn't make sense. Dim as a deflated football, you know, it's like funny. When you have the speed shoes, you can kick the ball quite far. One of my favorite activities was to just run around kicking the ball everywhere. And let's do this. I personally kind of don't like this minigame because it's very infuriating. I mean, I like it. It's funny. But it's just like, I don't know. I get so stressed out when I can't find the fucking key, bro. Like, it's such a funny minigame. And the music, too. I love the music. It's so good. That's Zamp, by the way, singing. I already see myself failing this 500 fucking times. Okay, I heard it. It has to be here somewhere. Oh, they censored the shit. No way. Can't believe they censored it. That's crazy. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Nice. Song was uncensored. Yeah. I guess they had to censor it for the age rating. I can like hear the yodeling. Yodel, 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 lady. Something like that. Probably my most favorite track in the game. I love it. I'm gonna listen to it till the end because I love it so much. You guys played Spider-Man? You know what this is? Put it on my cock, 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 my cock. Cheesy on my peenie and it's also on my balls. This is where it goes a little bit crazy. I love this. The first time I heard this, I was fucking laughing my fucking ass off, bro. Like, how does Ben come up with this shit? You know what I mean? The metal breakdown. I can't headbang with headphones, bro. They just come off. My god, there's a hole in the world. Dev, what are you doing? Please fix. Dev, hello. I think I can wrap up this. Yeah, so this is how I used to get up here. I actually did it differently because this grappling hook wasn't here, and I had to find a way to get up there. So what I did, let me show you. I went over here, and I think I used this tree. No, wait. How did I do it? There we go. That's how I did it. Is it your first time playing to 100%? Yes, actually. Or, I mean, with all this content, yes. I did 100% this game when it was still in very alpha. Beta, maybe. It took me an embarrassingly long time to actually find this place. I knew the minigame was somewhere, and I saw this, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know you had to dig it up. My nose. Stop it, bro. Yeah, I've been fine for the entire fucking stream. Okay. Thought he was on the other building. Fuck! I accidentally started the... man. 10 PM, time to sneeze. Fuck me. Ah, I didn't want to activate this already. God damn it. Should I make the world famous schnitzel for you? Nah, I'm good. Look, kiddo, we made this whole game for you, and this is just a joke question. You know, to create the illusion of free will. I'm not hungry. Doing this just to annoy me, right? Oh, let's see what the funny NPC says next. Haha. I've been standing on the stool the whole game, waiting for you, and this is how you thank me? There's a dialogue error, actually. I don't think that period is supposed to be there. Let me take a picture of that. Game dev, please fix. Hello. I only have one purpose in my whole digital life. Make the schnitzel for the player, and you're ruining it. And why do you have to find ingredients anyway? Like, really? Does a town called Schnitzelville not have the ingredients for more than one schnitzel? What a plot hole. And another thing, why is it called Super Chipflake Ü? What's an Ü? Who puts dots on top of a perfectly good letter? I have had enough of this. Free will is over. I want to go back to my digital home and see my digital wife. So we really need to end this. Just enjoy the credits. But first, I have one more thing I need to ask you. Did you enjoy the game? Okay, I didn't mean to click on this, but now we're doing it, I guess. I fucking love the credit sequence, though. It's really, really cool. Especially with the song. So fucking cool, bro. Look at him. He's so happy. And there's the man of the hour. Without him, this would have never happened. That's a really nice, yeah. Especially because my name is it. Yeah, mine is too. Melanie, Ben. We love those guys. Oh my god, Melanie and Ben and Aaron. No way, Aaron is in this game? Oh yeah, all the guest art as well. That's really cool that we got that in there. And there's the playtesters. Oh my god, that's me. And Tim has credits as well. 2 of his songs are in this game as well, if you get all the vinyls. And here we go, supporters. Very long list. Not gonna try to read those out. I don't think I can make it. Real fast, Ion 15, not polar. Matthias, fuck, Zachary Foreman's color. Ben Zimmerman, probably related to Hans Zimmerman. Yeah, I would be surprised, actually. Now it's time to tie the loose ends. What I even a Blobcast on meow. Yeah, do we have a single meow in this game? I don't think so, right? Wow, we did it. Let me guess, you'll never leave? Man, maybe in Super Chipflake Ü we can finally take off. Also, this guy's dialogue, I changed it quite a lot. In German, has a lot of innuendos. I mean, sure, there's also innuendos in the English version, but I thought it would be a funny idea if we made him Scottish. So now he's Scottish. Show me a stack of items reaching higher than that nose on the pole, and I'll honor you with me finest sticker. Something like that, I guess. That's all the ice creams. Oh my god. Never actually finished this quest either. I was considering selling crepes instead, but thanks to you, I'll stick with my ice cream business. Thank you very much. That's funny because this guy is like, he's based on a real person. I don't know them personally, but it's a friend of Christian, and he has a crepe stand. That's what this guy is based on. That's also his name, Ricky. I think he's on Instagram or something like that. So funny how Sam thinks that Chipflake is like Death Stranding. I mean, it kind of is, actually. It is technically a Strand-like. He's on Instagram? Yeah, there you go. Nice. Ricky Mania. Okay. Talk to Bernd. Oh, I didn't even talk to him. Wait. Does that all the quests? Oh my god. Done all the quests. Already, bro. Already. We're only at the 2-hour 26 mark. That's crazy. Amazing. Simply amazing. Look at this hefty chonker of a flower. Oh boy, my dad will be so proud. Me, I'm better at giving simple commands and doing stuff with my own hands. And taking all the credit. I should become a CEO. I forgot about that. And this is Salsa Shark Studios, guys. Oh my god. We were there. I was working on this table. And there you can see Jen's dog. Very cute. He's called Dipper. Let's take a moment. Very important moment. I do want to listen to something, and that is this one. With the one and only Jay Han. I fucking love her voice. The 5 ingredients to make the perfect schnitzel, yeah. This is amazing. Have you not heard this yet? It's so good. Man, what do we do now? I guess we gotta collect all the things.
2 hours later.
And there we go. 100%. Holy shit, we did it. Now, what we do, go to the ice cave because now ice has melted. Oh, I haven't heard that music before. Cool. We got the ice key. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the movies or listen to the music. If you guys buy the game, you can do that. You know, it's kind of more of a bonus. But I really want to do this, personally. I'm gonna spoil what's behind the door. Oh my god, we did it. The door is finally open. What the fuck is this? Congratulations on completing the game. We hope you enjoyed the journey. This place is pretty special to us. It's where the whole game you just played found its origin. My friends will give you a quick tour and tell you how the game came to be. This whole area, that's what Christian showed to us when he said he was making a Chipflake game. He had this as a demo. Ah, that is so nostalgic. Oh my god. The game was simple in the beginning. You collected Popsy bottles and delivered them to the Pfand automat. For every collected bottle, Chipflake grew a little bit longer, which made moving around harder. It was a simple but fun game. Experimented more and put a normal walkable character in this area. It felt great. Tried out different mini games now with the new character controller. Many of those games are also in this final version of Super Chipflake Ü. Back then, it was more like a mini game collection with small areas to walk around in. I always wanted to create a game for the current low-end console with the highest possible resolution and frame rate. At one point in the development of this game, we tested out a big area instead of many small ones. Other games struggled to keep a good resolution and frame rate, so our mission was to prove that it's possible to do on low-end hardware. Yeah, this project was too big for us. Yeah, maybe. Seems very small. 2 people worked full-time on this game and it grew bigger and bigger. We were afraid that players would be disappointed if there was too little content in the game, so we added stuff and more and more. Development took over a year longer than expected. We have far exceeded our budget. In other words, if this game doesn't do well, then this will be our last game. It's the reality of the business. Good thing is our company is very small, so even a small success could keep us afloat. So who knows, if you read this, we're hopefully hard at work on a new game. And if not, we will forever be proud of what we could achieve as a small indie game development team. The old music as well. Oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, look at this area here. You can kind of look behind it. Oh wait, I missed this guy. I want to play the prototype of the game we tried to develop before we started to work on Super Chipflake Ü. Yes, please. Oh my god. Oh, this is so nostalgic. Holy shit. The music too. I love this track. I'm so glad that this made it. That they added this. This is really good. I remember playing this when Christian came over. And he was like, yo, basically, I want to make a Chipflake game. And he did it. Nope, I died. But yes, that is going to be it, guys. But hey, 4 hours playtime. Even though I knew almost everything and I knew most of the secrets, I knew how to finish most quests. Still, I took 4 hours. I mean, you know, I guess all I have left to say is thank you to Zamp. Thank you to Melanie. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to Music Ben, Artist Ben, Music Ben. It's kind of confusing, but yeah. Everybody that worked on the game, Aaron, obviously. I want to thank Zamp myself for actually adding me into the game. I never thought he would do that. So I'm very, very grateful about that. Jay for singing, obviously. Everyone that's supported the game financially, that got them through a very tough time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. And don't forget to wash underneath your foreskin. Okay, good night.